At one point, I go, Jim, shut the hell up. And he goes, yeah, baby. Like, what? So this point, I open my eyes and I look. It's dark. You know what I mean? It's dark.
Uh-huh.
So I turn on the light to the limo. I'm wondering what's going on, right? Because I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
Sure enough, guess what I see?
And you go, oh my God.
I see the junior photographer. Little Photog Jr. Lil Photog. L-I-L Photog.
Capital L.
That's what I see. Smiley the photographer. And I'm like, and so what do I say? I'm like an old woman. Oh, good heavens. I go, oh my God. I turn off the lights and I try to put it out of my mind that this is happening while I'm in the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the lights are off. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna shut my mouth and pretend I'm not seeing this. And I want to put it out of my mind. Well, it's impossible to put something out of your mind when you're hearing, yeah, man,
Little lower.
right there, right there.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It's like a bad Jerry Lewis movie. Lady!
She just gets better and better.
Stop, please. Terrible night. All right, Jimmy, let me read this to you.
Okay.
Signs your coworkers don't like you, all right?
Okay.
Coworkers rarely say hello to you when they first see you in the morning. That's a sign. Now, this is serious.
That's a good sign, yeah.
Good sign.
If there's anyone in the boat that experiences that, they might start questioning, all right?
Yeah.
It seems there are always big group conversations that don't include you.
Now, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Every time you ask what file something goes into, you're told, put it in the file where the sun don't shine.
That's what you tell me all the time.
I don't
right?
know. It's not just, you know.
It's just general.
Yeah, it's just general.
Yeah.
You often hear of employee gatherings after they happen.
Like going out to eat and everything.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not specifically picking anyone out here. I'm reading general statements. Coworkers always roll their eyes whenever you say the words, "Hey, super."
Oh man, Michelle especially.
Right. Another sign your coworkers don't like you. Your morning ritual includes removing tax from the pictures of your family.
Well, I don't know about.
I don't know. Everyone spits on your blue van with Jim QLZ license plates. What the hell's that about?
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know, Jimmy. These are general ones.
General. I mean, how many people in America do you think have a
That one
van,
was just a
blue
little bit
van
more
Yeah.
specific. That's all.
with Jim QLZ license plate?
Whenever your voice is mentioned on the intercom, everyone coughs and says, loser. All workers refer to your fiance, Emily, as that poor girl.
She is not a poor girl.
Listen, I'm just reading. These are general statements. Quit taking offense to these.
They seem a little personal to me.
Another sign your coworkers don't like you. You've had garbage dumping and toilet cleaning duty for the last 93 weeks.
It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it.
Coworkers giggle like school children whenever discussion of your DJ and photography business comes up.
Now I'm a good DJ and a good photographer.
Last but not least, everyone always asks if you watched the Ellen episode last week, then laugh at you for being poor when you reveal you don't have cable.
Well, there's so much to do without cable.
There you go. This is just some signs.
I mean, I grew up before TV
Right.
even practically.
Right. Those are just some signs that your coworkers don't like you. Now, I'm not saying that anyone on the show is unliked. I'm just reading these are general statements. Okay?
They seem a little
That's all right.
less general.
I
Seem
understand.
a little personal, Jim.
Let's do it.
There's a little voice on my radio. He tells my frown which way to go.
Welcome and thank you for choosing freeconferencecall.com. You're helping people around the world communicate for free. There are 3 participants in the conference. Please announce yourself.
His show is loud, his show is large. Now it's become a habit I can't break. It's got an appeal that's hard to shake. Tune in that dial and stay a while. FMD file can make you smile. Here I am listening away to the radio waves of the morning disaster. Thinking to myself, what a silly bunch of sick filthy bastards. Making my crazy day go by just a little bit faster. It's unbridled, it's unrivaled. It's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. It's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. It's Ray Lytle's morning disaster.
Mercy. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are here. It's a happy Tuesday. The Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster is on the air. Hello, people. Welcome back to the show. We are here. So what's going on? What's up, Senor Nick?
Nothing.
What is up,
Get ready for the
Nikki?
day.
What's going on, Nikki? What is wrong with her?
What do you mean what's wrong with me?
I said, I'm trying to say hello.
I was waiting for him to stop talking.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
I didn't want to talk over people.
And hello, Doran.
I was like,
How
for
are
like
you?
5 minutes.
Good morning.
You're finally done cutting hair for the
Until I got to jump off at 9 o'clock because I start at 10 and go until 8 today.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Dawn scissor hands.
Yeah.
I am. Dorn scissor hands and Dorn arthritic back.
Hey, with the
It's not-
people
Oh,
with the people whose hair you're cutting, is it all have they tried to cut it themselves? Are you fixing anybody else's problems or
Oh,
colors
well,
or what? Have they tried to color it and it's a mess or what else?
a lot of my ladies, they were using the colored hairspray, or the colored hair powder, or simply using like brown eyeshadow and scraping it off and like dusting it in their hair. So I
Oh
didn't
my
have anybody
God.
that played in the box.
So wait,
so-
what is the hair? What were you saying? The hairspray?
Yeah, it's colored hairspray.
They make
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it's like dry and kind of powdery. And you
Oh,
spray it in. It's
God.
like kind of like a dry shampoo, but it has pigment in it, so it camouflages the roots.
I'll be
Yeah,
damned.
it works fairly well. I got them by, and then I had couple people whittle on their own hair. A couple of attempted bang trims gone bad. Yeah.
Even
those
listen,
are always fun.
I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
have bangs, and I know it's a bad idea to cut your own bangs.
Yeah, it is. But it's just great to be back and be around my coworkers and my clients, and I've really missed them. I mean, a handful of them that I've got caught up with, they've been with me my entire career. So
Wow.
So are you getting like is there anybody really, in all seriousness, as a hairdresser, is there anybody whose gossip you care about, or at this
Not
point
really.
is it all like there's nobody that when you went away did you go, oh, I wonder whatever happened to so and so, or wonder how that worked out, or
yeah, I have one awkward, well, let's just make it 4 awkward situations where there was a husband and wife that they both came to me early on in my career, and they have since gotten divorced. And I still do both their hair, and then one of them's remarried, and so now her spouse comes to me too. So I have to be very careful that I don't schedule so they run into each other.
oh yeah, okay, all right.
Oh no.
That would be a sticky situation.
Well, did you
Yeah.
before the couple got divorced, did you hear them each bitching about each other?
Oh God, constantly, yeah.
I don't think I
And
would
another
ever,
thing
And did
too,
you go, well,
I don't think I'd ever
Go
bitch
ahead.
about my wife to a hairstylist, but I know
No,
there's some people that would.
one of the most awkward one, he's not a client of mine anymore, but had to tell me about how he knocked up his secretary. That was fun.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That really happened?
Oh yeah, it really happened, and he really got divorced over it too.
Really?
Wow.
It's amazing. Like, they talk about women like to gossip and whatnot. You guys are just
Yes.
as bad. You're
What is-
just as bad about talking
we're
about
terrible.
people and
Knocking
oh
up
my
his.
God.
What kind of secretary did he have? Good Lord.
I have no idea. A home wrecker?
Well,
Home
I
wrecker
mean-
type? Yeah.
Well, he should have kept it in his pants too. But I'm just saying, what kind of secretaries provide sex? At that point, you're a secretary.
Secretary.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know who the hell's providing that, but so you're
I
back.
always wanted to
been a
write a
job.
punk song called "He Gossips Like a Girl." I've got the title of the song, but nobody will write the song with me.
Well, what is it?
Yeah,
Called "He Gossips Like a Girl."
we'll write a poem and did turn it into a song.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
But it has to be a punk song,
Right.
Like kind of like a
And
me first and the gimme gimmies kind of feel, that kind of thing.
yeah.
It's really not that hard, literally.
Good call out to the me first. And the
Yeah.
I love those
the only
guys.
one.
I love those guys. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Well, it is good. I'm glad
But
you're
for
back.
you.
We're glad you're here.
Oh, thank you.
I was half expecting you to be sleeping in your salon.
No, I got home, had dinner, and was in bed by 7:30 last night.
Yeah, man, I slept.
Oh wow.
I did nothing, and had to take a nap. Like I did this show, and then I ate, and then I was like, oh, I'm kind of tired, and then I took a nap, and I all I did was yesterday. All I did yesterday. Excuse me, hold on. I'm going. All I did yesterday was sleep. And I feel better for having slept, but my God, that's all I did was sleep yesterday.
Well,
Well,
your
you
body
must
needed
need
it. Exactly. Your body needed it.
Oh my God. And then I work out today. I started fasting last night, guys.
Good.
How's that go?
It's good. Wait, listen, it's good. I knew it was going to be hard, but I slept most of it away. I've slept. I think that's why it's kept me from eating. So I slept most of the fasting away, where it really didn't feel like that big a thing. But I have not eaten since yesterday around 4:00.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm still doing fine. I'm not planning any. Let's see, I'm doing the show today, and then after the show, I'm work out, and then I'm coming home, and I got a client of mine, a web client, I got to help out with some stuff, and I'm going to kind of do that call when I'm driving back from the Fit Club, and then I'll probably eat something around noon. But I'm gonna try not to eat too much. I'll try to eat somewhat light. We'll
Small
see.
portions is key.
Yeah, let's see if it happens. But anyway, I was, I was very happy. I was very, I feel good. I was able to get through one day of my fast, and I'm trying to get out. Now, but fasting came easy. It was easy for me. So let's hope that it continues to be easy. We got a question from Jason in the chat room who wants to know if, who said the guy that you had was wondering if, or he was wanting to knock up his hairstylist the way that he knocked up his secretary. Is there any of that? Do you know any hairstylists that were ever knocked up?
Oh, I don't, honestly, no, but I did work someplace one time where there was this girl that was kind of a drug addict, and she was turning tricks in the basement of the salon.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Was
Yeah.
was she associated with it?
Oh yeah, she was a stylist
Oh, she
there.
was
And it just so happened. No, this is fantastic. So I get a phone call from another stylist that works there who also was a massage therapist.
Okay.
And he was there's basement was set up in different like little studio rooms, one for facials, one for massage, whatnot. And he calls me livid. He goes, have you been fucking people in the basement? I'm like, excuse me? I go, first of all, Jamie, you need to calm down. He goes, oh my God, I went down there and do a massage and I stepped on a rubber.
Oh
I'm like,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh.
You talked about it.
At least you're being safe.
I know.
Oh.
And I started dying. I'm like, dude, that's not me. You know exactly who that is. So one night after I had worked downtown at a bar that I bartended at, I decided to swing by there just to see. And sure enough, the basement lights were on, and there was a couple of cars in the parking lot. So
It was a girl that
Wow.
you, and it was a girl you worked with.
yeah, she worked on the first floor. I worked on the second floor. It was the place that I worked at that was close to downtown.
And she was
Yeah.
sleeping with the clients,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like her clients.
Happy ending.
Happy endings late at night.
Was she
like
sleeping-
late at night.
Was she
like,
sleeping with her clients, or did she sleep with any of yours, or what? Or what was
I
going on?
I don't think she slept with any of mine, but that's none of my business. So
Oh my God.
yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot that goes on in my industry. It's crazy.
That's
shit.
what. Well, that was my next question. Was, are there any hairstylists that sleep with their clients? But obviously, you just told us
Obviously
that story.
there are some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never been my thing. So
Oh, you've never slept with anybody that was your client? There was no sleeping
No.
with going on.
Normally I sleep with them and then they ask me to cut their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how that works.
Well, but I mean, like, what I'm saying, well, you've cut like boyfriends' hairs and stuff, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm trying to think, but well, I don't know. Maybe there was like a ball player or two. I'm not sure. I don't know. You knew me in the 90s.
Yeah. Those are crazy times.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least you were turning tricks in the basement.
At least it wasn't turning tricks in the
Left
basement.
that to someone else. Nick, how was your travel? You said you were driving somewhere yesterday.
Yeah, I went to Effingham.
How was Effingham? Let me ask, was there any riots in Effingham?
No, not at all. No one was throwing bricks off the overpass.
There was
There's
no
spreading
violence
around.
in Effingham. That could be another punk song.
no.
No violence in Effingham.
Nope.
And no violence in Springfield, right? I mean, Springfield pretty
For
well.
the most part, yeah.
The violence was down south in St. Louis. Of which, by the way,
Did the bus go back?
yeah, the bus never came. The bus never came here. As I
The
said,
caravan.
as I said yesterday,
The person
the caravan
who
of angry
posted that.
black people, the caravan of angry black people that Facebook had coming to Springfield did not exist.
Did the person who posted that, are they a local church leader?
I have no idea who posted
Okay.
it first.
Because one of them who I totally have a beef with, just personally, I've never met them in my life, but I've seen their posts and they're pretty awful. Shared that, so
Yeah, I was gonna say I believe the person you're talking about shared that, but I don't know if they
Okay.
started it. And that's
Okay.
listen, that's what it just gets started from bullshit.
yeah.
It gets obviously people from St. Louis are gonna come up here. People from St. Louis are mad. They're still mad over the Michael Brown thing.
Yeah.
So of
perfectly
course they're gonna
understandable.
take out things in their own community. They're not gonna drive up to Springfield, Illinois to start a
They got their own shit to deal with.
yes. So it's just a mess. And President Trump yesterday,
Oh, how all that right there.
he did nothing to calm. But yeah, so I don't know where it's gonna go. But last night things are pretty violent. You figure we just need a calm. I mean, we just need somebody to give a speech, to bring us together, do something.
Something inspiring.
Yeah, it's not, but forget it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh well.
Nope.
All right, as I say almost daily anymore, is our show is something that can hopefully it can make you forget and get things better and get things, find something else to talk about other than the sadness of everything. At
Well,
least-
we did have a lot of people step up to help clean up the Champaign area.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that people were coming out and they were showing up with brooms and
Pressure washers,
yeah, and
everything.
cleaning everything up. That was kind of cool. That's awesome. So we're trying to give you a show that is, where we're talking about other stuff. So we certainly aren't going to just talk about the bad things of rioting or anything else. So let's try to get on and give you what we try to do, which is entertainment. Phone number is 815-414-2125. That's 815-414-2125. That is the phone number. We have, we still have ice cold cereal. Has anybody tried the cereal thing yet where you put the cereal in the freezer?
No.
That's still supposed, I mean, I keep seeing how it's awesome and, but I haven't done it yet.
Nope, it's an extra step. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I do.
I don't want to wait half an hour for cereal. That's
it's
why
a
it's
full
cereal.
I
Whole,
love cereal.
Pour cereal, pour milk, consume.
Yeah.
I love cereal. I love Fruit Loops. We never have Fruit Loops in the fucking house, but I love fruit. It seems like, and I don't blame my wife because I probably would overeat them, but I love, what's your favorite cereal, Nick? Do you have a favorite?
Actually, my favorite cereal right now is between Cinnamon Chex and Honey Nut Chex.
I like the Honey Nut Cheerios are pretty good. You said that the
I like
Chex
those
are
too.
good?
Chex is great.
Yeah, I got to try. I think we have Chex. I should try some.
Even the chocolate ones are good.
Doran, you have a favorite cereal?
Well, yeah, I used to really like grape nuts a lot. And then I broke a tooth. And then, let's see, we have Special K with like strawberries in it right now. But back in the day, I was a Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. I used to eat all the garbage stuff. That was so good. But yeah, I don't eat it anymore. Just don't do it.
So just strawberry special. What's it? I don't think.
It's Special K cereal. It's it's supposed to be really good for you.
I don't think I've ever had it.
They have it with like almonds. They also have with dehydrated strawberries and different fruit and stuff like that.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Yeah. But in the cabinet right now, we've got like Golden Grams and what else do we have?
You gotta
Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I got the kid.
Yeah.
He loves that stuff, so I'm not gonna deny him of that. But he eats more of the Special K than anything because it's got strawberries in it. He's a Fruit Loop, so.
Nikki, what is your favorite?
Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Holy hell.
I like Fruit Loops, but I think I like Frosted Flakes.
Oh yeah.
I like Frosted Flakes. I can eat that. Captain Crunch is okay. You know what I mean? I like that.
Gotta be peanut butter.
No, I don't like the peanut butter Captain Crunch. Just regular Captain Crunch.
No.
Just the shit that tears up the roof of your mouth. Regular old Captain Crunch.
God, yes.
But my daughter seems to like, and this is how I'm getting this because this is what we have in the house. My daughter seems to like Lucky Charms.
Oh yeah.
I think Fruity Pebbles. Because that's the stuff they buy. They don't really buy things based on what I like. Because I don't eat as much as, But now that I'm fasting, that's one of the things I can have is cereal,
They have chocolate Lucky Charms now, and it's delicious.
They have chocolate Lucky Charms? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I've been buying it.
I had no idea there was chocolate Lucky Charms.
And they're delicious.
I'll be damned. I had no idea. That sounds very interesting.
So does the milk
It's
get all
kind of like Count
chocolatey?
Chocula.
Yeah, does the milk get chocolatey?
Yes,
Oh man.
Okay.
it's
'Cause
kind
that
of
was
like
what I-
Count Chocula.
You know, that's what I was saying. You know what? You know what chocolate cereal I liked, and I did. Might be my favorite of all time cereal. Count Chocula.
Count.
Yep, and it's
Oh.
very similar.
Oh, I love that Count Chocula. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He's gonna go get chocolate Lucky Charms now.
yeah. I love Count Chocula.
You know, you can buy bags.
And
of
you'll
those-
love these.
You could buy what?
the little bags of the little dehydrated marshmallow things that are
Yeah.
in there. You can buy those all by themselves.
Why would
Yep.
it
Mm-hmm.
really put those in with other cereal?
Well, or just eat them on their
Yeah, you
own.
could.
Oh,
Yeah,
Or
they're
put them in cocoa.
they
yeah, or
must.
put them in cocoa. There you go. That's a great idea.
They must
Uh-huh.
be eaten with cereal. And Frankenberry's good too. Anybody, am I the only one that likes Frankenberry?
I don't know
I don't
that
think I've ever had it.
Me either.
What? Nick, you ever had Frankenberry?
I've had Frankenberry. I haven't had it in forever though.
Oh my God. There's Count Chocula. There's Frankenberry.
Booberry.
There's Booberry.
Booberry. Oh yeah.
And then there's the one with the wolf. What is that called? What is the wolf one?
Hairberry.
No, it's
Terry Berry.
it's a,
Yeah, that does not sound good.
no, it's actually it's very when I was a kid, I that might have been my favorite. I can't remember the name of it. There was Count Chocula.
I
Was,
didn't know there was one with a
oh
wolf.
yes. Oh, it's really good.
I just thought it was the big three.
No, let me Google that.
Fruit Brute.
Fruit Brute, yes. Oh, Fruit Brute was
there it
good.
is.
It was,
Fruit Brute?
yeah, it was a citrus like flavored. It was really good.
Ew.
Fruit Brute. Oh my goodness. Oh, you brute, you. It was the gayest. It was the gayest of all cereals, but it tasted delicious. I don't think they make. I don't think they make. I don't think they
Yummy
make.
Mummy?
Fruit Loop. What was it? They had what?
Yummy Mummy.
Yummy Mummy. That sound. What was that? Is that another one?
Yeah, that was released in 1987.
What flavor was that?
It was fruity. It was a fruity one.
Oh,
I can see it's like a really bad little cartoon rat mummy on the box. I can totally see it.
yeah. I don't. I don't think I've ever had that one. Yummy Mummy sounds good. I don't know what it is, but I think that was my favorite. Those monster cereals. I don't know who made that idea, but Count Chocula was fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Count Chocula was so good. Oh,
Try the chocolate Lucky Charms.
I don't know. You're saying
They taste like the
you're
Count
saying
Chocula.
chocolate Lucky Charms taste just like Count Chocula.
Mm-hmm. They're delicious.
Yeah. I just looked in the cam. I see Doran is pouring. I think it was coffee or something.
I'm not even messing. I brought the
Yeah.
whole damn pot with
I
me.
was wondering.
I know. I wasn't gonna take you into the kitchen and teach you that anymore. I've learned how to pour it so it doesn't
Oh,
sound like
that's
Nikki's
great.
peeing. And yeah, I just brought the whole damn pot. Why
Look
not?
at the size of that thing. Good Lord. That's great. Tyler is in the chat room saying that Yummy Mummy turned poo yellow.
I don't doubt that.
Wow.
I had Fruit Brute was really good. So Frankenberry was strawberry flavored, or yeah, it was pink. It was really good. Fruit Brute was orange. Booberry was blue. And so Yummy Mummy was yellow. I never tried that. Sounds interesting. But I
And
bet.
I'm so sure that all of those artificial dyes were so good for us as kids.
Oh
I'm
no,
sure
I think
that
it's why.
helped us create who we are today.
I think that's why I'm as huge as I think that's why I'm as big as I am
had a
is because of those. It's so good, so tasty. I think that was probably my favorite. Was the Count Chocula was my favorite. out of
So did you
everything.
always drink the milk at the bottom of the bowl, or did you ever leave it?
Mhm.
There was never any milk left.
Really?
Like I've heard
I know,
people.
that was kind of a rule. It's like you had to drink. If there was milk left, you had to drink it. You can't waste it.
Well, I've always heard people
Yeah.
say that, but I don't think they've ever. My mom was she knew really good milk to cereal ratio when I was really young. And I learned the deal with milk is you don't pour too much in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Of course, this is growing up poor. There's 6 kids in the family. So one thing with my
Did you
family,
use powdered milk?
no, we use real milk, real 2% Prairie Farms. We use.
God, you guys probably went through a ton
So
of
yeah,
cereal.
we had to go through a ton of. So when we would get a box of cereal in, if you didn't get one of the first bowls, you weren't getting it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And by the way, the other thing is, most of the cereal we got from, I don't even know what stores we got. I don't know what store sold it, but we would get we would go to a store in Litchfield, I think,
Oh yeah, I know where you're going with this.
and they would have these big bags. All
Yep.
right. So for us, getting a box of cereal was a rare thing. And if you get a box of cereal, oh my God, now this is the good shit here. And we would fight over who was going to get the box and also because usually it was a bag and the bag would just say flakes or
Fruity
oats.
O's.
Yeah, and it would all
O's.
yeah, it would all be generic shit, you know what I mean? And so that's what we, because they just couldn't afford to get all the boxes. It would just be the bags of stuff. So the bags, you couldn't really pour from the bag without spilling it. So what my
Right.
brother is, we would just take the bowl and you open a bag and you take the bowl and you dip the bowl in the bag and you pull it out and it was filled and then you put it down and you poured a little milk in it. You know what I mean? That's
my
how.
goodness.
Gosh.
But we had to you had to pour the milk. We had to conserve the milk. So we learned really good exactly how much milk would go in the bowl to where with the last spoon of cereal, you would also be getting the last spoon of milk. Because there's nothing
Uh-huh.
worse than having cereal and having no milk.
No milk left. Yeah.
Oh,
Dry cereal.
the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst thing in the world.
It's called in the chat room. I guess that's called homeless cereal.
Yeah.
That's called the bag cereal.
Yeah. That's what we had. Generic homeless cereal.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, when you're poor, you learn all kinds of things. Like you learn how to make, the end of the bread.
Oh, the heel.
Heel.
Yeah. People always throw away the heel.
No.
Like my wife throws the heel away and stuff. And I was like, as a kid, I was like, are you kidding? You never throw away a piece of bread. What the hell? And we would always make a pizza bread out of that last piece of bread.
Oh,
Oh,
you
there
could
you
do
go.
all kinds of things
Yeah.
with the heel.
You take it and you put it down, right? And then you get like some ketchup. All right.
Mhm.
Ew.
And this is poor people food, Nikki. You just watch it. And you put the ketchup on. Then you get some government cheese, which by the way is the best. There's nothing like government. There's nothing like government cheese. I'll tell you right now.
Government.
Yeah. GUBMENT government cheese.
Yep.
Nothing. Do they still do government cheese?
I don't think so.
Oh
know.
God.
But they used to have government peanut butter too.
Government cheese was great. It was like it came in big it was almost like Velveeta,
Yeah.
except the
Mhm.
consistency was different from Velveeta. But you'd get it from the government. And what you do is you cut off a couple slices and you put it on top of the
The ketchup.
yeah, on top of the ketchup, right? Then you get seasoning. And you put like the Italian seasoning
Or just garlic salt.
Yeah,
Just
or a
use
little bit of garlic salt, but you've got to put some a little color in it. They had that Italian seasoning that was garlic salt and parsley and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you put a little bit of that on, right? And then you eat that up. And that was pizza bread. You did that with the heel of the bread because you got to eat every piece of bread. Good
Government
morning.
cheese ended in the 90s.
You're on the. It ended in the 90s. That's a shame because government cheese is good. Good morning. You're on the morning disaster.
Morning, Rez, Rob.
Hey, Rob, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Rob.
Just heading into work. Running a little bit late this morning. I didn't really have a lot to do, so I thought, I'm going to sleep, which consisted of me getting up at 5:30 instead of 4:30. So
Well, we're glad.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord.
But I just want to tell you right now, government cheese was the best cheese ever.
Yes, government cheese.
It really was. Macaroni and cheese made with government cheese with noodles. Oh my gosh.
I feel bad for you people that grew up with money because you got to remember there's a whole group of people that never experienced the joy of government cheese.
Yeah, now they get the WIC approved cheese and all that stuff, and that's not cheese.
Yeah.
This stuff here, you could literally, now cheese, you got to really heat it up. You got to get it up there, 150, 180 degrees. Government cheese, it could melt sitting on the counter while the air conditioner's on. The stuff was awesome. I loved it so much. You could just open that can up and just,
Well, it's cheap. It's cheap to buy. In all seriousness, you said something earlier that it's cheap to buy like macaroni or any kind of pasta.
Oh yeah.
Whatever's on sale, you get the boxes of that stuff. So you boil water, which is free.
You can go to Aldi's and get it for 25 cents.
Yeah. You go there and you boil water free. You pour a little bit of the pasta in, which is cheap. Literally boxes of pasta for 29 cents. You're not lying. And then so you pour it in, and then you take government cheese and you cut up. We had a cheese slicer that we
just had a butter knife.
Yeah, well, you can use that too, but we actually were fancy. We got
fancy pole people.
We got a hand me down. We had one of our rich neighbors who gave us. What was her name? Mrs. Anderson. Our next door neighbor gave us a cheese slicer. I think it's a gift for like Christmas or something. But we liked it. We liked it like it was it was like a fucking diamond ring to us. This thing was awesome.
when our house burned down in '83, we went garage sale shopping for silverware.
Oh hell yeah!
I remember that. My mom's like, "That's some really good silverware, and it's only $1 for the whole bag. Just get the whole damn bag."
That's a
poor. I'm like, "We don't need 60 forks, Mom. There's 5 of us. Get the whole damn bag." I'm just okay, man.
5 of us. Hell, how many nights?
We were yard sale queens.
I love it. And so we put the government cheese on top of the bread, in with the macaroni and stuff, and it would melt. Oh my god! And then
mix it up a few turns of the spoon, and man, it was awesome.
On a good week,
as a meal.
Well, you put a little bit of milk,
Yep.
And and the times were really like after the check came, we get to put a little butter in there.
Did you ever use evaporated milk?
I don't know. I don't remember using evaporated milk.
We did every once in a while, and then we also had the condensed milk where we had to the powdered milk where you add water.
Oh,
I've had that.
That's the worst.
That's the one shit there that can go back in the box. That stuff was terrible.
Yeah.
My mom grew up in the Depression, and a lot of her recipes have both of those in it.
Well, yeah, but recipes, pour some over cereal and tell me how much a recipe that is.
Yeah.
Blueberry may be great and Count Chocula may be awesome, but you put that evaporated crap milk, you add water in it, and the cereal don't even taste good.
Yeah, no, that evaporated milk was, and it was in a red box. What was the name of it? And it was it had a name, and it was in a red box.
Well,
Eagle. Well, is it?
I can't.
All I know. Condensed. It's in the can. Eagle, maybe.
No, that was a sweet thing.
Carnation.
Maybe it was Carnation.
Here's the definition of poor. When my family lived in Jeff City, Missouri, my mom had just got a job as a charge nurse there at St. Mary's, and so we were poor. We were, man, it was bad.
You were Poe.
Who remembers S&H green stamps?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I do.
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh, I do too.
whole
Hell
books
yeah.
of them puppies to get a can opener or something stupid.
Uh-huh.
You know, they had the little dial right there next to the checkout lane. When you would
Those are the days.
check out with your receipt, they would look at your receipt and say you're eligible for this many stamps. They
Yeah.
spin that dial like a rotary phone.
and
they
my
give you
mom,
books.
my mom would be so angry if we went to the store and somebody forgot those stamps. Oh,
you damn
Jesus.
right, buddy.
That'd
I
get,
remember that.
that would get you a
Uh-huh.
smack across the face. You
I'm-
got to
I'm-
remember
I'm
those
pretty sure-
stamps.
I'm pretty sure Santa Claus bought at S&H green stamps
Yeah.
one time. I'm pretty sure he did. Because I think I got like kitchen towels one year. for
Well, he
Christmas.
had
I was like
unlimited. He had unlimited stamps.
4. Yeah, it was.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
but that's just the way it was, and it was fine. I mean, you know, we still played outside. We still had the big Tonka
Yeah.
trucks. We still broke my brother's collarbone. It was great. You know, we were fine.
Hey, Petey's in the chat room saying that they called the last piece of bread the slut because everybody touched it, but nobody really wanted it.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Everybody eventually had to take their turn. You know.
Oh, that's great.
But no, by the way, speaking of it, I apologize. I've been busy. Nikki will have her computer today, so I have it with me.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
there you
So
go.
because I've been just as soon as I got done over at your house the other day, I got killed. I mean, like didn't even get to go back home. I had to have my daughter picked up by somebody else.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah. So, and then yesterday wasn't any better. So I'll get it to her. It'll be this afternoon. I've got a couple appointments, but I'll get it to her this afternoon.
All right, buddy.
So then she
Awesome.
can be on Zoom with everybody else.
Oh, you'll be on Zoom
Oh.
tomorrow. You'll be on Zoom tomorrow, Nikki.
Yay!
Yay! All right, guys. You guys have a very good day. Be careful.
Later, Rob.
You too, Rob.
Oh, that's right. God. Yeah, growing up poor wasn't that bad. Didn't know any better.
Well, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't know.
Like
you were
I
poor.
hate being poor now.
Yeah, you didn't.
I hate being poor now because I know what it's like to have money. You know what I mean? Because I
Oh,
had
I
a
know
run.
exactly what you mean.
There was a run during the morning
Exactly.
disaster days when you know, we were able to afford anything we wanted. And now it's like, being unemployed and stuff sucks because you're poor. But I'll tell you, when I was a kid, you didn't know any better.
Mm-mm.
And so it was great.
I thought everybody had patches in their pants, and when they got torn, you know, those iron-on patches.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel worse for
And
it.
then my hemmed. They were hemmed so that I could wear them as I got taller.
I feel worse for people who had money when they were young, all right? And then as they grew up and fell in love or whatever, and
Mhm.
and then you lose all your money because of either marriage or you know what I mean, stuff like that. I feel sorry for people like that whose family still has money but they don't have any because of whatever dumb reason. Like I know someone who married a black guy and their family cut them off, but their family had money. So she grew up with money and then went away to college and fell in love with a black guy. And I mean, this is the 80s. The family cut them off, would not give them anything. But here is the rub throughout the years. The husband, who she met in college, it's not like she was running off to the ghetto in the weekends or something. No, she met the guy in college. The guy ended up, because he got an education, he got a nice degree and a good job. And so they had a few lean years. Now I think the guy makes more money than the girl's family did anyway. So their life
So
is
there.
yeah, their life is even better.
Good.
But I'm saying that there was a run there where they just couldn't afford anything. I mean, nothing. I felt bad for that person as compared to me because I grew up with nothing. So when I got money as a young adult, I really appreciated it. Now, I also wasted it, but I really appreciated it, and you know, and knew that it was something special to get. And now I got to be honest. So now that I'm poor again, and like every time I get fired, I'm poor for a stretch until I, you know, and but I know what to do because I've been there before.
Yeah, you know how to handle it.
Yeah.
So it's not a big shock, and you're not whining about it or anything. It's just the way things are for now.
That's the good thing. That is the good thing about growing up poor, is life throws wrenches at you. I mean, that's just how it goes, you know. As an adult, people just life just throws shit at you, and so everybody goes through it. But I'm just saying, the people who grew up poor, they handle it better. At least in my experience, you handle having less because you've had it before. Now, someone who's never had less before, they might not know how to, you know, they might not know how to roll with it. You know, that's just
they just be prideful to do anything about it.
Yeah, because they don't, like, we're talking about these ways to we're talking about these ways to get by being poor, and they have no experience with that. Meanwhile, we have experience with it, you know, if any of that makes sense. So that's what I'm saying. It's just, we're better off. It's just but that's my only experience. So of course I would think you're better off. And I would imagine depending on how you grew up, that's what you would think is the best way to do it.
Well, growing up, I always thought we were poor just because my parents were tight asses, I guess. My dad was, you know, he grew up, there's four farm boys, and my mom, her family, they were really poor. But you know, my dad was a coal miner, and I couldn't figure out how all these other coal miner kids were running around with their Jordache jeans and everything else. And I got my cousin Jeffrey's hand-me-down Levi's, for fuck's sake. I'm like, it's not making any sense. I don't get it. But come to find out, my dad socked most of his money away, and he invested it. And anytime we had like a house repair, we needed a new roof, boom, he had the money to do it.
And he just paid for it.
Yeah, never borrowed money or anything like that. But like growing up poor, I mean, when he started making good money at the mine, he knew how to be smart with it.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
I never got to go to the mall. I never got to go to the mall shopping. It's garage sale day. Let's go get you some clothes.
Oh my gosh.
But like I said, if that's all you know, it's fine.
Right. I never set foot in like Famous Bar or a big department store or anything like that until I was like hired to be a makeup artist at one of the counters, because we didn't even walk through those stores. Yeah. It's like, oh no, those are the fancy rich people store. You can't go in there.
We could go to Montgomery Ward and look, but we never went. But we never went to fancy Famous Bar.
When you started making your own money and you got a little bit of money, what was that one luxury that you guys couldn't wait to go to? What was that one luxury that you couldn't wait to try that you'd never done before?
Mine was clothes.
Yeah.
Because I never had the brand name clothes. And when I got my first job, I would save up my money and put layaways at different stores at the mall and go get all those clothes that my parents wouldn't buy me. So that was my luxury.
Yeah, see, I think it was going out to eat for me, or going to the movies, because that was something we could never afford when I was a kid. When I started getting money, that was the stuff that, you know what I mean? Like going to the movies, going out for dinner, and going to like a store and just purchasing something. I'll tell you, like when DVDs first came out, I would buy a DVD. I'd buy, every week I would buy DVDs because it was a luxury item. And I just, as a child, I never saw anything like, you know what I mean? I never just got anything just because it was something that you can just have fun. And that was, that was something that we just never had. So when you get the money, there's always a thing that you buy.
I think mine had to be clothes too, because I wasn't ever allowed to have anything with labels, and also probably a really nice perfume, something other than that. Because my mom would get one little tiny bottle every year. My dad would get her a little tiny bottle of Chanel No. 5, and to this day it makes me gag.
Oh wow!
You can't even smell the perfume that your mom bought?
No, yeah, it just, I don't know. I just didn't like the smell of it. And I remember I actually got car sick one time, like riding in the back seat, and we were going someplace nice to meet some of their friends or something. And I got car sick and barfed on the floor because just the smell, the vents were blowing the perfume back at me, and I get motion sickness in the back seat anyway, and I just barfed.
You want to know
One time we're going someplace nice, and
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that somebody told me once.
Okay.
I've never experienced this, but I know somebody told me this once, and I've heard it several times as I age. Okay. When your mother passes away, you will no longer find that smell to be disgusting, or you know what I mean? That
I believe that, yeah.
That smell will become something that you cherish. And I have been told several times that as I age, it seems to come up more as the smell of your mother will be something that you cherish. And even my own mother, who talked about my grandmother, and my mom is in her 70s, and she will talk about finding something that smells like her mom and how amazing that is. So I'm saying, as you there will be a point in your life, Doran, where you will love that smell again. You will cherish it. So I'm saying, as we get older, it's one of the saddest things, but yet it is one of the most reassuring things, is the smell of your mother. Nikki, I know
she hasn't worn it since my father passed away. So I think the smell, because your olfactory is most deeply seated to your memory of all your senses. And so I think maybe she hasn't worn it since my dad's passed away, because it, I don't know. But yeah, she
maybe
hasn't,
it reminds
hasn't
her
worn
of
it in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikki, do you still remember what your mother smells like?
Oh, definitely. It was Jovan's Wild Honeysuckle.
Yep.
Ooh.
And that sounds like my mom did, because she used to wear that. And then she would get like those they're like little round things full of powder with the big spooky thing.
Yes.
And there's certain ones that smell like her because she would always use powder.
Yeah, that was that whole era, because there's certain powders too that my grandmother wore, and it was like in a little tin thing, and it was like silver and gold or something, and had the big poof in it. Oh yeah, definitely.
You guys, you will learn to cherish the smell. Nick, what'd your mom smell like?
Marlboro Menthol.
Oh Lord. Oh, I knew that was coming. Something.
Oh, shit, that's funny. That's so funny. Damn. Oh.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't really wear perfume. So there's nothing that would, as far as the smell goes. She used to smoke. She doesn't smoke anymore. That's why I said that. But
that's fantastic.
Marlboro Menthol.
Oh,
hey,
Lord.
they ask people what is their least.
Nick, are you at work?
Yeah, you just shut the
I'm
car
on my
door.
way.
Okay. Did your car door open while you were driving? Good Lord.
I stopped for a soda.
Oh, okay. A survey asked people to name their least shareable item. Like, what is the one thing that you have that is least shareable? Like, what would you not share with anyone else?
Oh, mine's very obvious and easy, so I will recluse myself from this conversation.
Because you think that yours is obvious, you would never share this with someone.
Right.
Well, they ask people, and I have a top 10
Oh boy.
of least shareable items. So chat room, phones. Let's hear it. What are your guesses for least shareable items? What do you what is it that you would never share? Here's some of the guesses we're getting in the chat room. Toothbrush, cash, a Hitachi.
You knew that was coming.
Would you let someone else use the Hitachi? Would you let someone else use the Hitachi, Nikki?
Probably not.
It's kind of a personal
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
exactly, right? Would you just
I'm thinking that's a big no.
would you let someone would you just let someone borrow your vibrator? I mean
No.
that sounds
They
like
can borrow it, but then they can keep it.
yeah. I mean, who would want to?
I don't want it back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like who
You
would
just get a second one.
yeah, who would want to use one? I mean, you don't find a lot of vibrators being brought in yard sales or anything.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, who
Can
would
you
want
imagine?
it? But then again, what is more intimate than silverware? And Rob talked about as a kid going to yard sales and buying silverware. So we will buy each other's silverware and wash it off and put it in our mouth. So why couldn't you just wipe off? Why couldn't you clean up a vibrator?
No.
What?
You can disinfect it.
Yeah,
Wash
No.
all that baby up.
dip it in some ammonium chloride or something, and yeah. Keith is saying maybe you could take it over to Recon. Could you take it over to Recon? You know, and that's a good question. Could you take it over to Recon?
Get a steam clean.
Yeah, and could Derek clean it well enough to where you could use it? You know,
Just conveniently leave it in the front seat.
yeah.
It'll get clean too.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna call.
There we go.
I'm gonna call and ask.
I know. I can.
Hey, Derek,
I'm sorry?
is this Derek? Is it Michael or Derek?
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hey, it's Ray Lytle. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Say somebody had a vibrator, and they wanted to loan the vibrator to someone, but they want to make sure that it is clean. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be passing dirty vibrators along.
Exactly.
What would be what would be the best way to clean the vibrator? And is that something that you could do at Recontext?
We sell the product so you could clean it yourself. We actually have a panel press cleaner that's alcohol based. It would take care of it.
You're saying that it would disinfect and kill everything on the vibrator.
Yes, sir.
But you're saying that we would have to clean it ourselves. What if we wanted the
Steam
guy
clean.
that wears shorts? So we want the guy that wears the shorts to clean it.
I'm sure we could probably make that happen.
So he would use it. He would put
How much are we talking here?
and then he would hit it with a big hose afterwards. I'm just wondering. Oh God.
Yep, we could do the full detail to it.
So you're saying that yes, Recontext would get a vibrator clean enough to be able to lend it to someone. There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh,
Thank you.
670-1132. It's a
Lord.
Recon text. Oh God damn. They have so the answer would be they have products that you could. They have a product.
Get a wax and wax on it.
They have a product that you could buy that
Wax
would.
one brand new.
That's a new meaning to wax on, wax off.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
Oh boy.
God. By the way, that reminds me, one of our show sponsors is Recontext 670-1132. Recontext, where they can disinfect and steam clean. In fact, they're doing it for doctors and frontline healthcare workers right now for free. But you can get it with some purchase of a detail. You can get it done to your car. It is amazing how it works in Recontext. Get your car detailed. Looks nice. Doran's proof. She got hers done a couple weeks ago. Looks fantastic. Get a detail or wash anything at Recontext 670-1132. Also, DTE Technologies. It's like having your own IT department. DTE Technologies 408-0001 is DTE Technologies. Let them take over your IT department. It's that simple. Call for a free audit today. And Core Installation Furniture and Supply. Call Corey for not just furniture stuff. You know, I talked about how she can get you a comfortable chair, and I know that some of you have taken me up on that. But also, she can do masks. She can do gloves, sanitizer. She has those big old jugs of sanitizer. I'm talking the gallon-sized jugs. You can get those as well. Whatever you need, you can get it at Core Installation, especially masks right now at 741-1079. That's 741-1079, Core Installation, Furniture and Supply. But now she has items to get us through the COVID quarantine. All right, you guys, I want to get back to our top 10 list of things that you would never share. They include number 10, T-shirts. Would you share a T? Yeah, I would share it. I would share a T-shirt. I don't know.
I share my T-shirts with my wife all the time.
Yeah. But
No, I thought you things that you would or would not.
These are the least shareable things. They asked people. They said they would not share a T-shirt.
A T-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the T-shirt. Like if it was like a vintage concert T-shirt of mine, no, because I've always taught you don't ever loan something out that you wouldn't just want to throw away because you may not get it back. So
That's
no, I
true.
wouldn't. It depends on the T-shirt.
I don't loan shirts to people just because there's not a lot of people my size. Like maybe loan a shirt to Sean Balint or somebody, but I would also be afraid I wasn't going to get it back. I'll tell you that.
See.
Number 9, towels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think my wife sort of separates our towels, I think, now.
Oh, my boyfriend brings his own towels to my house.
I mean, what the hell is
It's kind
that?
of weird. Mine are clean.
Yeah.
So,
I don't have the funk so bad that you can't even,
I mean, are they talking about sharing like after you get out of the shower and then you hang it up and then somebody's showering after you,
they
or
might,
you use
yeah.
somebody, or is it just towels in general?
Yeah. I mean, like a freshly washed, clean towel.
Fine.
Yeah. By the way, Bubba says, wouldn't share your spouse like HPJ, like HPJ does.
Oh, for God's sakes. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't share a wet towel. I wouldn't want to. I remember like playing football or something and using a towel from a teammate. You know what I mean? Like because or for whatever reason, I do remember like I'd forgotten a towel or something and borrowing a teammate's towel to finish up. Number 8, your bank account information. Oh yeah.
Well, of
I
course.
share with everyone.
Also, your phone and Instagram passwords or Facebook passwords. You don't share any of that stuff, right? I would think that nobody would be doing that. I mean, that's just, I can't believe this is at number 1. Number 7, your phone password.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to give anyone a phone password. You know
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
they'll get in and snoop on your phone.
Yeah. However, Now I don't even have a phone password. I'm literally I'm home by myself. There's no one that there's nothing on my phone that I'm afraid anybody, you know what I mean? I don't know if anyone looks at my phone, but they're always welcome to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm hiding anything. I don't think I'm hiding anything on my phone, but the only one that could look at it is my wife.
Right.
And there's nothing, I really don't hide anything from my wife. The things, I mean, all the embarrassing things that she's seen me do, good Lord. I couldn't imagine, you know, hiding. Number 6, pajamas. Would you share pajamas with someone, Nikki?
If they were clean, or laundered, why not?
I don't know. I was just asking.
Like, say, spend the night at my sister's house and I don't have anything to sleep in, and she's got a nightgown and she goes, "It's clean, I'll wear it."
Ugh. We wear nightgowns.
Ugh.
What do you wear nightgowns for?
I don't.
I mean, just, you know, sleep. What do you got? What do you got going on? You got to get dressed up for sleep.
I don't.
Number 5, bathroom. Would you share a bathroom? Like, for example, would you shower in a bathroom when someone else is on the toilet, or would you let someone in the bathroom?
Oh, I hate that.
No, no. I talked about this last week.
If it's number 2, no.
Yes,
wait.
you're not
You're gonna have to wait.
allowed. If I'm in the bathroom, you're not allowed in the fucking bathroom. How hard is that?
Right.
You're not
Pretty much.
allowed in the bathroom. You can't come gallivanting in here if I'm taking a dump or if I'm doing anything. I tell you, the sexiest time, though, there was a time where my wife and I would shower together or bathe together every
I
night.
hate that too.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It
Somebody's
was
always
amazing.
stuck on the cold side. One person
No.
is under the warm water and the other person's out in no man's land,
Oh, I
getting
love,
cold.
I
Then you got the wrong
love
kind of
bathing.
shower head.
But the best ever, we had a house once back when we had money. We had a house that had a big jacuzzi in it. Oh, every night we would take a bath. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Every night. And then I had to go up and blow up our life. So I'm an asshole. Number 4, social media passwords. Well, no, don't share your social media passwords. However, I think that as we get older, people should probably write down a password and give it to someone you could trust to close everything down in case you die.
Doesn't Facebook have that? It's an automatic person that you put in there that they can't get into your account unless something happens to you.
I don't know. Do they
and
have
then
that?
they can shut it down.
Nick, have you ever heard of that?
There's something. She's on the right track. I just can't remember the process.
Oh, so they do
there, yeah.
have something.
I don't know if
They
they
have
still have
something.
it, but I know when they first came out, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
You designate somebody.
Well, that's a pretty, yeah. Yeah, I would think that that's a pretty good. If that exists, that's pretty good. Because you'd want
'Cause I have a
someone.
friend that passed away,
Yeah.
and it was sudden, and we couldn't get into her computer.
Oh.
We couldn't get into her phone. We couldn't get into any of her social media to shut it down. Nothing.
And it's still around, huh?
And it's still around. And that's been 4 or 5 years.
If you died right now, is there something that you have in your possession that you would be embarrassed if anyone found?
Yeah.
See, do you ever think about that? Like, oh shit, somebody's gonna find this if I die.
That's why there's locks on the phone.
I'm telling you, you know, people got to think about that. Jason says, before I die, I'll give someone explicit instructions to keep posting as me from beyond the grave.
Good idea.
I would do that. That's actually a really good idea. You know, every year, jump on my social media and post. You know, and
I see what you're doing.
Yeah. I see you.
I'm telling your mother.
Oh God, that's great. Number 3.
Protecting yourself.
Number 3, razors.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't give your razor to someone. No. Don't do that.
I had to yell at my kids for that.
They were sharing razors.
Yeah.
Oh no,
They were using mine.
Oh.
Oh no.
Number 2, your toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I will say that, you know, toothpaste has products in it that sterilize your toothbrush. Toothpaste has, I think it's ammonia that's in toothpaste. I mean, that's why you're not supposed to swallow it. Because it has literally right inside your toothpaste is disinfectant and, you know, and chemicals that clean it. So you shouldn't share it, but you can. It won't kill you.
It's still gross.
Oh, it's still gross, yeah, but you can't share it. And then the number one thing that is unshareable. Anybody want to guess?
Underwear.
Of course, yeah. Don't share your underwear. What kind of lunatics are sharing underwear? For heaven's sakes. What kind of world are we living in? Sharing your underwear. For God's sakes. Bunch of perverts. TJ says that his ex used to wait till he went to work and then use his razor to shave her snatch.
That's lovely.
Is TJ the only person that still uses the word snatch? I mean, who uses such a word, for God's sakes?
Well, you repeated it.
I thought it was funny, so I repeated it. I got Kathy says, first newlywed argument, I use my husband's razor to get the fuzzies off my stretch pants. The screens from the bathroom when he shaved woke up the entire married couple's quarters. Oh my God. Yeah. I wouldn't I hate shaving. Nobody enjoys shaving, right? Nick, do you like shaving?
No,
I
not
hate
at all.
it. I hate that I have to shave.
And women have a lot more shaving to do than men do.
Oh yeah. I hope you shave your ass.
What?
I hope you shave your ass.
Why do I need to shave my ass? There's no hair on it.
Well, I'm just saying a lot of women that don't shave, you have to shave everything, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
You got to make yourself look proper. Can't have that.
But I don't have a hairy ass. So
Well, I don't know why. I don't know where I don't want to think about your whether your ass has hair in it or not. I'm saying that it does. Make sure it's shaved.
All right.
Be I'm still thinking of TJ saying snatch.
I can hear him saying that too.
You gotta shave your snatch. Make sure you're.
Oh, TJ.
Make sure the snatch is. Make sure the snatch is nice and shaved. Yep. Shave the old snatcheroo.
Oh, good Lord.
No, that's a song, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a song. Oh, shaving heels.
Bon Jovi sang that, right?
Oh no.
Save your snatch. Jason, there's your next song. Shave your snatch.
It was on the Slippery When Wet album, wasn't it?
Oh, god damn. Yeah, Jason, find a Bon Jovi song and do a song about shaving snatch. About snatch shaving. Okay. Kelly's in the chat room saying when she got her will done, that the lawyers said now with social media, you have to give your executive permission and access to close the accounts.
Oh wow.
Wow. See, that's crazy. So I guess you can close it.
Did you see what Jason Pogue said? He's thinking, lay your hands on me.
Yeah.
What is it going to be? Shave your snatch for me?
Yeah. Shave your snatch for me. Shave your snatch for me. Shave your snatch. I think that's actually not bad, right?
Oh Lord, we're going to get another song.
Yeah. It'll be as good as Mr. Hitachi's song. Oh God. Shave your snatch for me. I think it'll be a good one, Nikki.
All right.
This could be the next big hit.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is a Bon Jovi song about shaving snatch.
Poor Bon Jovi.
Oh, God damn. Oh. That's fantastic. Here's a karaoke bed of Lay Your Hands on Me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. You get any inspiration?
Like intro.
Yeah, you get any inspiration? Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, baby. I forgot. I don't know if it was a popular enough song though. Oh God. Long intro, this song.
Yeah, like forever.
No wonder it wasn't a hit. I want to get to that.
Can we get a radio edit?
So this is where they go. Shave your snatch for me. Save your snatch for me. Shave 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 your snatch for me. Come on. Yeah, I bet he could have fun with this, right? How? I don't know if that's the song or not. It might not. It might be too. Yeah. Might have to find another Bon Jovi. What's another Bon Jovi song we could? We could do a snatch. A snatch shaving song too. Corey says Bon Jovi wanted Dead or Alive. I don't know how you could make that about snatch.
Yeah, they get.
I don't know how you can make that about snatch shaving. It's all
I
the
don't know.
same.
There's only like 200 songs to pick from.
Well, there's got to be some type of Bon Jovi snatch shaving song.
It's my life or it's my snatch.
It's my snatch. It's my snatch. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey, did you see that the Tiger King lost his zoo to Carol Baskin?
What happened? What?
The Tiger King, Joe Exotic,
Yeah.
his former zoo in Oklahoma, Carol Baskin just got awarded the rights to it.
But
She's
I
gonna
thought
take it over.
at the end of didn't that one guy own it? You know what I mean? Didn't they sell it to
No. Joe Exotic still owned it. It was in today's news,
Oh wow.
this morning's news. She wins a trademark case against him,
Oh.
and so now she's going to be running his zoo.
Oh jeez. Carol fucking Baskin.
Yep, he's currently serving a 22-year prison sentence.
I saw a meme yesterday of Carol Baskin is a real reason for the rioting.
Oh, good God. How was that?
It was and it was a whole thing is like who's responsible for all this rioting and you know,
Fucking Carol.
and then there's a picture of Joe Exotic going, Carol fucking Baskin.
Right.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a snatch shaving song.
Are you still on that?
Yeah, I want to find the perfect song to make a parody about snatch shaving. I don't know why I find the word snatch so funny. I find it so funny.
And it has to be Bon Jovi.
Well, I don't know. Jason said Bon Jovi, so I thought Bon Jovi.
No, I assumed it was a Bon Jovi song.
Oh, yeah, it was.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, we could maybe someone else wrote the perfect snatch saving song, and we haven't realized it right. We haven't realized it yet.
Could have been Poison. It should be. I think it's just a hairband.
Yeah. So you think the hairband era wrote the perfect song that would be
nothing but a shaved snatch.
Yeah.
Don't need nothing
but a shaved snatch.
Or Devo's Whip It.
Shave it.
Shave it. Shave it
good.
Devo's Whip It. You must shave it. It's a hairy little snack. You must shave it. Shave it good.
If it starts to feel like a batch, you must shave it.
Oh, damn, that's funny.
Now shave it. Make a shave.
Shave it good.
Uh-oh. Watch out, man. Watch out. Little Bon Jovi. Yeah, man. Little turned Bon Jovi Runaway into something about snatch
My
shaving.
favorite Bon Jovi song.
There you go.
And you're gonna ruin it.
Oh, street where you live, girls talk about the social lives. I'll sing it for you, Nacky. Lipstick, plastic, and paint. A touch of sable in your eyes. Yeah, man. Little Bon Jovi for you. Make the song about snatch shaving. I don't know.
No.
Jason, we're gonna leave it up to you. There's got to be something. There's got to be something you can do
Just
about.
don't make it an 8-hour-long song.
I love Jason's songs. I just love them. Jason, you're on the clock. We want you to get us. And it's got to be it's got to be a good song. Oh my God. Kathy in the chat room put something up about splish splash. I was shaving mustache.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a great snitch. Splish splash is great. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. This might be the best thing to come out of these current times. All right. Domino's in Australia shared how to reheat pizza in the microwave. How to reheat pizza in the microwave so it doesn't become soggy. Any ideas?
Yeah, you put it in the oven.
Yeah, no, there's a way to do it in the microwave that will keep it from getting soggy. In all seriousness. This is according to Domino's in Australia. They actually told their customers how to reheat pizza in their microwave. And this is the secret. All right. Take a glass of water and put a glass or cup of water in the microwave with the pizza. And then heat up for 30 to 45 seconds.
The steam?
Well, because
does that make it soggy?
the water would take the microwave. It would absorb the part of the microwave that makes the pizza soggy. Keith says, Domino's, they reheat their pizza by throwing it away and ordering a new one from Pizza Hut. No, it's a cup of water. You put the cup of water in, and then you put the slice in, you heat up for like 30 seconds, and you'll have leftover pizza that's still crispy, except the cheese is melted. The water takes the part of the microwave that would usually turn the pizza soggy. The water actually, absorbs that. So next time you guys go to heat up a piece of pizza, put a cup of water in the microwave with the pizza.
Well, I eat cold pizza anyway, so I don't need that.
Then it says that it will stay crisp. I just want someone to I'd like someone to try that to see if it's true. I don't have any pizza. So there you go. But yeah, I think you want to know one of my wife's somebody that is one of my wife's coworkers or something told her a few years ago how to heat it up, how to heat something up. And we tried it and it was really good. I can't remember what kind of pizza it was, but they said put a frying pan. You put a frying pan. You put the slice of pizza in the frying pan. And it heats it up.
I've done that before.
It's fantastic.
That's how, before microwaves, that's how my mom used to heat it up.
That's how you do it. You put it in a frying pan. I mean, you don't fry it.
And you have a lid on it.
Yeah, and I can't remember what kind of pizza that we had. But it was a friend.
You could do it with the homemade pizza.
Yeah, but there was a specific pizza where it was great, and we tried it,
really?
and it was really good. And it was somebody my wife worked with was who told us about it, and it worked.
I know when you put Casey's pizza on a cookie sheet in the oven, the next day after it's been cold, it comes out crispy and yummy.
Casey's pizza is good.
Instead of having a soft crust. Yeah. It gets crispy.
Yeah, Casey's is good. That might be
I like the cheese.
Yeah. Of course, I'm trying not to think about pizza because I'm,
Right.
But pizza's good.
So it's chocolate Lucky Charm.
I know. Count Chocula.
They're gonna have to try that.
I have not tried chocolate Lucky Charms. I'll get around to trying some.
You won't regret it.
Yeah. So you just go to the store and buy yourself all the good fattening cereal.
Yeah, I don't have a diet. What are we talking about here?
I don't know what's going on, but
my cereals are either chocolate Lucky Charms or it's peanut butter Captain Crunch.
they sound very unhealthy.
I eat very unhealthy.
Let's see. What time? We don't have enough time to get. I was going to get into something else, but I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah.
Crap.
No.
Are you still wearing a face mask to the when you go shopping and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah.
I see some kind of people.
Oh, yeah.
I see some people that aren't, and it's like, no, you gotta, just like these assholes out there. I mean, I don't feel the protesters are not assholes, but the looters are assholes. And but I got to tell you, when I see a looter and they're wearing a mask,
I
don't hate them as much when they're wearing a mask.
At least they're being responsible.
Yes. I mean, I know they're looting and breaking windows or whatever, but I don't hate them as much when they're wearing the mask. When I see someone breaking into a place and stealing a TV or something, or I think what an asshole. Why aren't you wearing a mask?
It's like when I was watching video of the police getting the swarm of cars away from Eastland Mall in Bloomington.
Yeah.
And they were using their turn signals, to get out of the mall parking lot. I thought, they're looting and they're doing all these bad things, but to make sure they're following the traffic rules.
I'm saying that I hate when I see a looter in video, because they always put the video of the looters on the TV. When I see them and they're wearing a mask, I don't hate them as much.
Yeah.
As I hate the looters who aren't wearing a mask. I'm just like, well, that's just unsafe. I mean,
they're going to spread it and there's going to be more corona spikes.
Yes.
And it's just,
I just think what an asshole. I mean, what kind of person is doing this without at least sheltering COVID from people? I mean, that's unacceptable. If you're going to loot someplace, for God's sakes, at least wear a mask.
yes, please, for the rest of us.
to keep the old people safe. I mean, for God's sakes, what's wrong with you? All right, listen, we'll be back tomorrow with more. I promise, another fun show. Thanks to everybody. I tell you, one of my favorite parts of the shows lately in the chat room, you guys are all, you guys every day sharing the best stuff, man, comes from our listeners. And I just think that's fantastic. So thank you so much. Nick, have a good day.
You too.
Nikki, have a good day.
Thank you.
My best to Doran. I hope she I know she's working her ass off because she's making up for all the time lost. The hair cutting, everybody's trying to get caught up. And she said she's been working from, 10 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. So, damn. So best of luck for her. I have to go work out. But we'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. for another edition of Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. Have a great day, everybody. So long. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You better wake up, sleepyhead, and get your fat butt out of bed. There's a man who got up at 4 a.m. just to play you Zeppelin and Pearl Jam. Raymond Lytle is his name. Some have called him just a bit insane. But you may find him a little idiotic. But his is the only morning show you can say has really got it. Slam the door, turn the key, get on the road now. With Central Illinois' morning way to get down. It's nasty, it's dirty, but it's funny, 'cause it's the Raymond Lytle's morning disaster. He's lewd, he's rude, he's crude, but it doesn't matter, 'cause he's the morning master of rock and roll and laughter. Raymond Lytle's morning disaster. Sean Bull and Scott, news and sports. Bodine's running down North Grand in his undershorts. Michelle will dwell on things colored pink and purple. They'll explain why Jim made a remake of that movie called The Black Hole. Slam the door, turn the key, get on the road now. The Central Illinois morning way to get down. It's nasty, it's dirty, but it's funny, 'cause it's the Raymond Lytle's morning disaster. He's lewd, he's rude, he's crude, but it doesn't matter, 'cause he's the morning master of rock and roll and laughter. Raymond Lytle's morning disaster.
Oh, that's going to wrap it up for today. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with another show starting at 8 o'clock. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you for watching Facebook. We'll be back tomorrow. You guys have a great, great rest of the day. So long, everybody.